I think today is going to be exciting. Let's see what the destiny has for us. Go, puppy.
Oof, deep one. Projected traumas.
What?
That must have been something you came up with we were talking about.
Projected trauma.
At one point.
Goodness. I wonder why. See, we said the universe, projected traumas. So,
You, please.
we have been working a lot in the past 2 years, I feel, about healing, no, about our inner healing and about how to approach life from a perspective without the shadows of trauma, right? And we believe that by going inward and by going realizing what is it that trigger us outside us, showing us so much of our wounds inside. And if we have wounds, that means there is trauma, there is situations that we never truly healed, that we never truly put it on the table and said, okay, I felt this and I need to feel it and I need to go through it, and that's going to allow me to forgive. Otherwise we're going to always ignore it and hurt in other ways, and everything is going to trigger us, no?
Gonna rub that wound.
Correct, exactly. So projected trauma, I see it as that. I see it as we always see the outside world as attacking us. When we have a lot of trauma, we feel like we have to defend ourselves from the world, and the world is attacking us, and that attack hurts, no? And we feel like the world hurt us, people is always hurting us, people is against us, like victim. And we victimize ourselves because there is a lot of trauma that we have never resolved. In reality, is the world hurting us is just salt that is hurting a wound that we have inside. Because when people are healed, the world happens and they're always happy. When people are healed, like truly healed and have done the work for healing. I'm not saying they're perfect, because then people started to judge based on what perfection is supposed to be, no? Correct. But when people, you can tell when people are much more healed inside, they go more with the flow,
Oh, yeah.
They are more at peace, and whatever happens, they're always like, okay, well, let's see what the good is.
On our end, they're in that good frequency.
Correct. Exactly. They are always in that good frequency, because there is not down frequencies that have never been resolved with pulling, no? So when we say projected, is like we project our wounds in others. And when we have relationships, unfortunately, the people that we love the most are the people that trigger us the most, because they can see our shadows, they can see our real us, and vice versa. We can see them and we are mirrors, exactly. So the people that trigger us the most are the people that we love the most, and vice versa. So that's why relationships get tricky, because we love them, but we have wounds that we always feel that we have to defend, and that we always feel that we have to compete, and we always feel that we have to hide our mistakes or things like that.
That's why we always talk about communication being the
correct,
the foundation of a good relationship, loving relationship, or a friendship relationship, or a family relationship. I mean, intimate relationship, they're all need the same level of communication.
Absolutely.
And a lot of that loss in communications has created traumas in ourselves.
Claro, because we make assumptions and we make movies in our head that maybe she stopped talking to me because I did something, and maybe she got offended because X, Y, or Z, and we make these stories and we leave it like that sometimes, no? And when we leave it like that and never resolve those issues, then the wound is there, but we never even resolve it. We never. And then our mind becomes to dig even more in that wound. It's like the mind itself likes to put salt on it.
Right.
So yeah, so if we don't resolve, emotions or communication or relationships, they always stay with us until.
I think the universe continues to give us opportunities, and we look at it as, oh, why does this always happen to me? Instead of going, why is this always happening to me? You just say it a different way, like, why is this always happening to me?
Like,
instead of, why is this always happening to me? Like, if you look at it a different way, like, and then you might figure out kind of where that's rooting from, this constant loop you're in.
That's what I said, being self-aware, because when you're saying why is this always happening to me, you're always thinking it's everything else but me. But when you're like, why, like when you take accountability, you're like self-aware that you are the one in that loop.
Right. Correct.
That you're the one repeating that cycle.
The catalyst of it all.
Yeah, the common denominator.
Yeah.